Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going over the news that President Trump has withdrawn Representative of New York Elise Stefanik from her position to be a UN ambassador. Instead, she is rejoining the US House. President Trump released a statement, which I'll be reading very shortly, which explains why he did this and kind of the whole situation surrounding it. So the information, the key points, according to the article by CNBC here, is President Trump withdrew his nomination of Elise Stefanik as U.S. ambassador to the UN. Stefanik is a New York Republican whose vote has been crucial in recent months in getting Trump's legislative agenda approved by the House of Representatives. Trump said, "There are others that can do a good job at the UN," but did not identify other candidates by name in this statement, but again, I'll be reading that soon. The GOP caucus currently holds 218 seats in the U.S. House, with Democrats holding 213, with a few vacancies still left to be filled. One of them was Stefanik's. Now that is no longer the case. Now there's only 2 vacancies, both in Florida, which will be settled by April 1st, as that's when the special election is. Trump cited the razor-thin majority of Republicans held in the U.S. House of Representatives for his decision to pull Stefanik's name from consideration by the Senate for the UN post. The vote of Stefanik, a New York Republican since the beginning of Trump's term in January, has repeatedly been crucial in helping the GOP caucus pass key legislation. The full Senate for nearly 2 months has held off on voting for her on her ambassadorship nomination after it was recommended by the Foreign Relations Committee because of concerns that her leaving the House would threaten Trump's legislative agenda. The GOP caucus currently holds 218 seats in the House, with Democrats holding 213. Trump, in a social media post Thursday, wrote, "As we advance our America First agenda, it is essential that we maintain every Republican seat in Congress. We must be unified to accomplish our mission, and Elise Stefanik has been a vital part of our efforts from the very beginning," Trump wrote in this Truth Social post. "With the very tight majority, I don't want to take a chance on anyone else running for Elise's seat." Trump did not announce who he would nominate for UN ambassador slot, but he wrote, "There are others that can do a good job at the United Nations. Therefore, Elise will stay in Congress, rejoin the House leadership team, and continue to fight for our amazing American people," Trump said. And the reason, as the article mentions this, is we have to go back to the 2024 2024 House elections. Republicans won with 220 House seats, Democrats 215. So the Republicans just barely had a majority in the U.S. House. And it was super close. And President Trump did appoint 3 Republicans to be in his administration, though Matt Gaetz ultimately did not end up joining Trump's administration. He did take away 3 House seats from the Republicans in the House. One was Florida District 1, that was Matt Gaetz' seat. One was Florida District 6, Michael Waltz's seat. And one was Elise Stefanik in New York District 21. So the problem here is right now, as the article mentioned, the Republicans have 218 seats, with Florida and with Florida District 6, 1 and 6, both being filled on April 1st. But still, it's only about a 2-seat majority over the Democrats in the House. It is super close and really not realistic enough for every Republican, without disagreeing by 1 or 2 members, to get a lot done. And President Trump, by asking Elise Stefanik to stay in the House and by hoping her to stay in the House, is likely trying to get more things done through his administration. It also is trying to curb another potential problem we've seen. For instance, in Florida's District 6, which, as I mentioned, the special election is coming up in just a few days. I just did a video about this yesterday, so make sure to check that video out if you want more background information about this. This Florida special election, which is in a safe Republican district, should be a safe Republican district, the Republican in that race is having a bit of trouble. The only poll that's been done so far shows the Republican only leading the Democrat by 4 points, in the same district where Michael Waltz, a Republican, won by over 20 and even 30 points. So far in special elections, the Republicans have not been performing too well. Another special election in Pennsylvania for a state Senate seat just happened, where the Democrats way outperformed the Republicans in a safe Republican district. That one went to the Democrats. So this could be President Trump being a little bit cautious and a little bit concerned here, seeing as this is a safe Republican district and this one is in play. Elise Stefanik did win big, 62% to 38% in New York District 21, but seeing how close that Florida 6th District has gotten, you can't guarantee a special election for Stefanik's seat would be an automatic win for the Republicans. Even if in a general election in, say, 2026 or 2028, maybe it would be, in this special election, there's no guarantee it would stay in the Republican hands, which, seeing as there's only about a 3 to 4 seat majority in the U.S. House right now, President Trump needs every single seat he can get to try and get his agenda passed, which is why he has released a statement asking Stefanik to come back to this district so he does not have to worry about another Republican running for this race and potentially not performing well and losing the seat like what could potentially happen in Florida District 6. Now, Florida 6 and Florida 1 both go to the Republicans, and then Stefanik comes back in this seat and they all stay red. Well, that's a lot of pressure off the Republicans' plate and everything's kind of okay and things are where they are right now. But let's say if the unthinkable happened for the Republicans where Florida 6 goes blue, that cuts the Republicans' majority down to 219. Democrats pick another one up to 216. Then they would only have a 1-seat majority if Stefanik was not there and a Democrat was able to win District 21. So Stefanik coming back is a very smart strategic move by President Trump, giving another Republican seat and cementing it in Republican hands without the risk of it going to the Democrats. Finally, just looking at the statement Trump read entirely, says, as we advance our America First agenda, it is essential that we maintain every Republican seat in Congress. We must be unified to accomplish our mission, and Elise Stefanik has been a vital part of our efforts from the very beginning. I have asked Elise, as one of my biggest allies, to remain in Congress to help me deliver historic tax cuts, great jobs, record economic growth, a secure border, energy dominance, peace through strength, and much more. So we can make America great again with a very tight majority. I don't want to take a chance on anyone else running for Elise's seat. The people love Elise, and with her, we have nothing to worry about come Election Day. There are others that can do a great job at the United Nations. Therefore, Elise will stay in Congress, rejoin the House leadership team, and continue to fight for our amazing American people. Speaker Johnson is thrilled. I look forward to the day when Elise is able to join my administration in the future. She is absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Elise. So that was the statement President Trump put out on Truth Social, and then I have it here reposted on X. So that's the situation with Elise Stefanik and Trump there. My own personal thoughts is all a strategic move by the Trump administration where they're not trying to put another House seat at risk really unnecessarily. As Trump said in his statement, there are a lot of Republicans that could be the UN ambassador, but could a just generic Republican hold on to District 21? Well, it gets a little bit dicey at that point. Looking at the Cook PVI, District 21 is only Republican plus 9 in New York, so this would put it at likely Republican. If we want to look at the other one in Florida, we can scroll down to the map in Florida here and see what Michael Waltz's district is. That's Florida plus 14 for Florida District 6. So that district's more in play, and that's 5 points more Republican than District 21 is in New York. So there is a realistic possibility that both of those districts could flip to the Democrats, and I don't think President Trump or the Republicans in his cabinet want to take any unnecessary risks with holding this seat. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like. Please remember to click subscribe and leave a comment below. I post at least one new video every single day, so you're not going to want to miss that. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next video.